Hello students, welcome to Educate. In the last class, we have discussed till nomenclature of alcohol and phenol as well as about the ether. But I have solved only few questions and I hope you are all of you are not satisfied by only that portion. Here and I have also given you these questions in the homework. So the students who have solved these questions, just compare about the answers of about which I am discussing, and who have not solved that, watch out how to solve these questions of related to nomenclature. So let's see here. In this compound, consider that here OH functional group, this one is at this carbon. So this carbon must be included in the main chain. So you will have to select that carbon chain which will includes this carbon atom. And let's see then. So it starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either from this side also 5, from this side also 5. So any chain you can take here. Because when you go from this side, again number of substituent 1, 2, 3, 4. If you go from this side, number of substituent will be also 1, 2, 3, 4. So whatever be that, any chain you select. So this chain I am selecting. Okay. Now, first of all, you will have to select the appropriate chain in whole of the organic compounds. Not only here, in whole of the organic compounds, you will have to select the appropriate chain. And generally, that means in almost everywhere, you will have to select that carbon, that chain, which must include the functional group. Okay. So, and then after numbering you will have to do in such a way that the carbon containing functional group will get lowest position. So when you do the numbering from left to right, so 1, 2, 3, OH will get third position. And when you do numbering from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, then OH is getting third position. So here confusion arises that numbering will be from left to right or from right to left. So now then consider about the lowest sum rule. So when you do the numbering from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then substituent is at second position, and then after here at fourth position there is 2 substituent, that is 10. And when you do numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then at second position there is 2 substituent, so that will be 2 plus 2 plus. Then after at 1, 2, 3, 4 at fourth position there is 1 substituent, so it's come 8. 8 is lower, so that's why we will have to do numbering from this direction and not from this direction. So we will have to do numbering from this side, this direction, so not from this direction. So numbering was here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then after, this is a substituent, this is a substituent, and this is a substituent. And the name of this substituent is methyl. So methyl is at second position, there is 2 methyl, and at fourth position there is 1 methyl. So that's the IPAC name will be 2,2,4 trimethyl. 2,2,4 trimethyl, and OH is at third position, so pentane 3-ol. So IPAC name of this compound is 2,2,4 trimethyl 2,2,4 trimethyl pentane because it is of 5 carbon chain. So pentane E will replace by the ol. Keep in the mind, if there will be more than one OH, then E will retain, because the suffix we use for the alcoholic group is all, OL, which starts from vowel. And here E is also a vowel. So we will not keep two vowel together. So here it is pentane, E will replace by all. So that is at third position. So 3 all. Okay. Guys, who is preparing for the NEET examination or for the IIT main examination as well as for the advanced, don't consider that if lengthier will be the chain, then that type of question asked. No. Questions comes of the longer length, smaller length of the carbon chain, but that will involve a number of concepts, particularly in IIT advanced as well as in here also same, that is IIT main and NEET examination. Same type, that means level of the questions here related to nomenclature are same. Now let's see here. Now in this compound, this carbon is containing functional group and this carbon is containing functional group. So in this case, you will have to select that carbon chain which must include this carbon and this carbon. So first of all, so chain will be here. Now this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here also, because it's C2H5 means there is 2 carbon. C2H5 is actually CH2CH3. CH2CH3 it is like that. So you can go in this direction or you can come in this direction also. So you may come in this direction also. Doesn't matter, in any direction you will go. You will have to go. You may go there in any direction. So that is here. So now after selecting the longest carbon chain, when we will select the appropriate chain, then after we will have to do numbering, and we will have to do numbering in such a way that the carbon containing functional group will acquire lowest position. So now let's see here. Here it is when we do the numbering from left to right. So functional group, that will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. So here the functional group will get second position. And when we will do the numbering from right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then here substituent is getting fourth position. So 2 is lower. So we will have to do numbering in such a way that the carbon containing functional group will acquire lowest position, and that is possible when we will do numbering from left to right. So that's why the numbering will be from left to right. So numbering here from, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then after here, this one is a substituent, this 2 is the functional group. So at fifth position, there is substituent ethyl. So we will write 5 ethyl, and here 7 carbon chain, so heptane. Here E will retain because 2 OH is here, so that's why E will retain. So that is at alcoholic group is at second position as fourth position. So we will write E will retain heptane, and then after is 2,4-diol. Okay guys, now let's see next one. In this compound, here this carbon is containing the functional group and this carbon is containing the functional group. So we will have to select that carbon chain which will include this carbon and this carbon, and so this will be the chain. After that you will have to do numbering. So when you do the numbering, then you will have to do numbering in such a way that the carbon containing functional group will acquire lowest position. So when you will have to do left to right, when you will do numbering from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, then the functional group will contain second position and at third position. And when you do numbering from right to left, then also the carbon containing functional group is acquiring second position and at third position. So writing the name of this compound, very easy. So we can write here from any side direction, we can do the numbering, because then after there is no substituent. So here we will not have to think a lot. Simply here this compound is of 4 carbon chain. The chain is of 4 carbon, in which the functional group is at second position and at third position. So simply, and here more than one OH is there. So that's why E will retain. E of alkane will retain, because in the chain there is more than one OH group. So compound will be here butane, B-U-T-A-N-E. E will retain here. Butane 2,3-diol. Okay guys, same here this compound. So this will be propane 1,2,3-triol. Propane, E will retain 1,2,3-triol. That is, now in this compound here, in case of phenol, how to write the IUPAC name, or any cyclic compound. Any cyclic compound, how to write that IUPAC name. So we will watch out. Just let's see. This compound here, benzene. So carbon is bonded to the OH. That will get first position. And then after you have to do numbering clockwise or in anti-clockwise, so that this substituent will get lowest position. So when we go in anti-clockwise, then when we will go anti-clockwise, then methyl will get second position. So basically we will do numbering like this: 1, 2, here 3, 4, 5, 6. So at second position there is methyl, and this one is a phenol, OH attached to the benzene, that is phenol. So simply here the name of the compound will be 2-methyl phenol. Now let's see this compound here, 4-methyl phenol. You can do that also. Here will be first position, and then after when you do the numbering in anti-clockwise, then the first substituent will get third position, and when you do the numbering in clockwise direction, then the first substituent will get second position. So that's why we will do numbering in clockwise. We have done numbering in clockwise because the first substituent was acquiring the lowest position. So that came, and it is sorry. So that is here, methyl group is at second position and at fifth position. There is 2 methyl group in this compound, in which the one is at second position and one is at fifth position. So that will be 2,5-dimethyl and phenol. Okay guys, very easy. So now this one you can also do one in this compound. Let's see. So 1, 2, first substituent is getting second position, and when you do numbering in clockwise, then also first substituent is getting second position. So either you do the numbering in clockwise direction or in anti-clockwise direction, the IUPAC name will be same. So doesn't matter if you do the numbering in clockwise or in anti-clockwise. So that is here at second. So anyone you can take. So 1, 2, here it's 3, it's 3, 4, 5, 6. So methyl group is at second position and at sixth position. In this compound there is 2 methyl group, in which that is there is 2 methyl group which are present at second position and at sixth position. So we will write 2,6-dimethyl and phenol. Okay guys, now proceed. That means here I think the nomenclature of alcohol and phenol completed. Now starts the ether. So watch out here. What is here? When we will have to write the IUPAC name, then the oxygen atom here we will have to consider about the oxygen here. So in this oxygen here, this side is alkyl group and this side is alkyl group, and this side the length of the chain is less, and this side the length of the chain is more. That means towards the left hand side the length of the carbon chain is less, and towards right hand side the length of carbon chain is greater. So for a smaller alkyl part we will write alkoxy. That is the alkoxy group. That means for a small alkyl group, that will become alkoxy. And here it's methane, so that will be called methoxy. And then after consider about this one. So this one is the main chain, and this whole methoxy will consider as substituent. So its name will be, it will be methoxy, and it is methyl. Now about the alphabetical, you will have to write the name of the substituent according to alphabetical order. And okay, before that we will have to do, after selecting the chain, main chain, we will have to do numbering, and numbering in such a way that the functional group will acquire lowest position. So here methoxy is the actually here is a group, so you will have to give lower position to this carbon. So 1 2 3 here, so it is methoxy, it is methyl. Now consider about the alphabetical order. So M, from M you cannot predict E, then after T, then after H, but here O comes first, and here Y. Okay, so in alphabetical order the methoxy comes earlier, because O here is O and here is Y. Okay, don't consider that since it's the functional group, that's why writing the firstly. No, during writing the name of the substituent, we will have to consider only about the alphabetical order. So in alphabetical order, methoxy will comes first and then after methyl. So that's why we will have to firstly write the methoxy. Methoxy is at first position, so we will write 1 methoxy. And then after here, at second position there is methyl, so 2 methyl. And propane, this main chain is of 3 carbon, so propane. So IPAC name of this compound is that much. Okay, now let's see about this compound. So like that, this 10th question you can do. 10th question you can do by yourself also. 10th question you do, 11th question you do. 12th question is also very easy, as I have just discussed like this. So that was about the IPAC nomenclature in this compound. Now structure of how to draw the structure of the compound. How to draw the structure of compounds. Few questions I am telling you, remaining you solve at your home, because this topic is not difficult. But what's its relevancy? When you will appear in the examination of IIT or in NEET examination, the question will be there that this compound react with this compound to form this compound. So what is the product? So if you will not know how to draw the structure, then how you could proceed to solve the questions. So that's why this portion is important, but this topic is quite easy. You will realize here, but I shall tell you how to solve fastly. So let's see here in this compound, here in the last is butane 2-ol. So that is main carbon is of 4, main chain is of 4 carbon. So 1 2 3 4, this one, and then after is at second position there is ol. So here O, second position. Then after is at second position there is methoxy also. So here write O and then after CH3. And after that write the appropriate number of hydrogen atom. By considering, after that you will have to write the appropriate number of hydrogen atom by considering the tetravalency of carbon. So this one here CH3, here already 4 valency has been satisfied, so no hydrogen here, but here, so that is this one. So that is the structure of compound. Second question I am also doing, 1 phenyl propane 2-ol. So one here main is propane 2-ol. So write the 3 carbon chain of 3 carbon, this one, and then after is 1 phenyl and propane 2-ol here. So at first position you draw the phenyl, and then after propane 2-ol. So at second position there will be OH, and draw the structure. So here will be 2 hydrogen, here 1 and here 3. And if a structure is given here, how to write the IPAC name? So when the closed chain as well as the open chain, both will contain the functional group. Or anyhow, that means a closed chain, that means this closed chain containing the functional group or not. If there be a functional group in the open chain, then name of the compound will be based on the open chain, and the closed chain will be considered as substituent. Guys, watch out this one also very seriously, because this concept will be quite helpful for you to solve the questions, particularly for NEET and IIT examination, and that will be also helpful to solve the questions in CUET and 12th also. So let's see here how to write the IPAC name. So 1, 2, 3. This one here, phenyl. It will be considered as phenyl. When benzene will act as substituent, we use phenyl for the benzene. So it will be it is at first position, so that's why 1 phenyl, and propane 2 on, that's why. Okay guys, that's why this one here given. Okay, now let's see third question. Now you do this one question, very easy it is, so you do by yourself. Okay, fourth question, let's see. 2,3-diethyl phenol. Oh, this one is also easy. 2,3, so at second position and third position there will be ethyl. Fifth question, ethoxypropane, 1-ethoxypropane. Very simple here it is, how to draw the 1-ethoxypropane. But this one is quite easy, but even though I am solving. So what is 1-ethoxypropane? So main here is lastly propane. So that will be of 3 carbon chain, and then after this at first position there is ethoxy. So at first position there will be OCH3, and then after write the appropriate number of hydrogen atom. That is, now you could solve, no, this one here, cyclohexyl methanol. Cyclohexyl methanol, listen here. Cyclohexyl and then after methanol. Methanol means that is compound is of 1 carbon and only. So 1 carbon here and OH is at this position, and there is cyclohexyl. So at this position you will have to draw cyclohexane. If this structure will be given, if that structure will be given, and it will ask write the IPAC name of this compound. So since in open chain there is functional group, that's why the closed chain will consider as substituent. So at first position there is cyclohexane, so that's why we will write cyclohexyl, and that will be at 1 position. So either you write 1 or don't write, and appropriate will be 1 cyclohexyl. In the 12th board examination you will have to write the name, so better will be you write 1 cyclohexyl methanol. And in NEET examination, IIT main, as well as in advanced, as well as in CUET, since the questions will be in the form of option, so there will be written 1 cyclohexyl methanol or simply cyclohexyl methanol. That will be the correct answer. Okay, you could solve no cyclohexyl pentane 3-ol. You could solve this one. Okay, 9th question I am solving, and this question is also easy. I am solving, that not means that this question is difficult. Okay, I am solving, that means don't consider this question as difficult. So quite easy it is. Let's see. A cyclopent 3-in-1-ol. So here cyclopent, that means here the main compound here is cyclopent. So that means that carbon is of 5 carbon. That means that this one is a ring. The compound is in the form of ring, which will be composed of 5 carbon. And then after this, at first position there is OL. So at this one, and then after third position, ene. So this carbon is first carbon. Then after second or third, this one. Or you may come from this side also, first, second, and third. So either you come clockwise or anti-clockwise. In any direction, you draw the double bond. So that will be here when you will write the IPAC name from this side. And also cyclopent 3-in-1-ol. And when you will write here, like do the writing like this. So also 3-in-1-ol. Doesn't matter here. So that's depend on your wish that you do from right hand side or from left hand side. Okay, that means in clockwise direction or in anti-clockwise direction. Now let's see 10th question. This question. No, I shall not solve. Very easy question it is. Okay, so that's why I am not solving. Now then after question here is this one question very important for you, particularly for the NEET examination and as well as for the CUT examination. Exactly from this compound, the probability of asking the question will be less. But in which form the question will be? The question will be that this compound having formula, this one, how much isomers will form. And I suggest you, either you practice a lot of the compounds, then directly you will do. And if you have not practiced a lot, then what to do? Draw the structure. And also, if you have not practiced this question, then try to solve this question in the last. That means already all the questions you have attempted. Then after you try to attempt on this question, because to solve this question, concentration required. If you will lose the concentration, you will do the wrong response. So solve these questions after solving all the questions. Okay, here same. So should I teach and classify them in primary, secondary, tertiary? So how much question will be, how much isomers will form, there will be. And for this 12th board examination, simply you will have to draw. So I think you feel easy, but okay, I am solving. So there is 1 pentane, so C5H12. So 1, 2, and you will have to draw for only alcohol. That compound should be only alcohol and not ether. Because if the formula is this one, that compound C5H12O, then the compound may be alcohol or as well as the ether also. So in that case, but in the question that is given, only you will have to draw the alcohol. So let's see. If you will solve the question, this question in systematic way, then there will be less probability that you will do wrong response. Why I am telling less probability? Because I am telling you, maybe you lose the concentration. So if you will solve this question in systematic way as well as through the concentration, then there will be no chance of doing the mistake. Otherwise, there is high chances of doing the wrong response. Okay, because in the examination, question will not ask draw the structure. In the examination of IIT and that NEET, the question will ask how much isomers will form by that compound. So one is that here, one compound. Then after, let's see again this one. Take one methyl from here. So main chain will be of 4 carbon and attached to the second carbon. So compound become it is simply pentanol. It is 1, 2, 3 and 4 here. So 3 methyl then after shift this methyl to this carbon. Here, sorry, here not pentanol, here butanol, because main chain will be of 4 carbon. Here, sorry, I have written pentanol, but it is butanol. 1, 2, 3, 4. Main chain is of only 4 carbon. So 2 methyl, here butanol. Then after when you will shift this carbon here, so that becomes secondary alcohol. So structure will be this done. Secondary, this one is here. Now one also here chance. that take 2 carbon from here. So main chain will be of this carbon and attach both the carbon to this one. So compound will be, so you take 2 methyl group from here and attach to the second carbon atom. So both the methyl you attach to the second carbon. So compound become, so main chain will be of only 3 carbon. Now one is also you when shift to this one. So then what after? Let's see. Its compound name is, when you will shift this methyl here, so compound will be, that means 1,2-dimethyl propanol. Okay. Now then after, if you shift this carbon to here, this methyl to here, then what will be there? Two methyl butanol. 2-methyl butanol. Is there any 2-methyl butanol? 2-methyl butanol. So this structure and this structure is same. So that's why this structure will be not. Okay guys, why I am telling you to write the IPAC name also? Because might be you will draw 2 structures having the same name. So when you will write the IPAC name, then after you can verify that when you will write the IPAC name, then after you will verify that the same compound you have drawn or of different. Okay, so this one here. Okay guys, now this one, now try to solve this question. Try to solve this question. 1 minute time I am giving you to solve this question. This question you just, okay, no, you cannot reply. Okay, okay, so that was about the structure of the compound. In the next class we will discuss about, the method of preparation of alcohol, phenol and ether. It's all for this class. Thank you, Team Educate.